So it's the beginning of December, so I've decided to start making my way towards the Christmas manicures. So it's not a very Christmassy one today, but it's veering towards Christmas. And I'm going to be using this red polish, which is Tell Me About It Stud by OPI. So this is a nice Christmassy red. Unfortunately, it's showing up brighter here on the camera than it actually is. This looks more like a bright tomato red, but it is more of a bluey red, a deeper bluey red, like a Christmas red, like a Santa red. So I'm going to be using this on 4 of my nails, and on the ring finger I shall be using this nice bright purple, and this one is Do You Have This Colour in Stockholm by OPI. Decided to add a little bit of stamping to the ring finger on the purple, and I shall be using this design here, which is a sort of like a loose fishnet design, and I shall be doing that with silver, and I thought that would just give it a little bit of something special for the accent nail. So let's have a look at these polishes in more detail. So this is Tell Me About It Stud, and like I say, it's a slightly bluey red. It's not as orangey as it shows here on the camera, which is a little bit unfortunate, but sometimes cameras just can't seem to pick up the exact colour. So this particular polish is from the Infinite Shine range, which behaves just the same as a standard polish in my opinion. They're a little bit more glossy in the finish, and sometimes they can be a bit more silky as you apply them, so you may need to have an extra coat because of that reason. As you can see here, it does appear fairly thin and silky, and I think if I remember rightly, I have had to use 3 coats before in the past because it goes on quite silkily, and it's in order to get the depth of colour you need 3 coats, but we'll see. And this lovely purple is Do You Have This Colour in Stockholm? And it's from the standard range, this one, so I think it does apply fairly easily. So a lovely bright purple, but it's still quite silky, this one, so we'll have to wait and see with that. But I think as it's going to have stamping over the top of it anyway, 2 coats will probably be sufficient on this one. And as always, I've started with a base of OPI Natural Nail Base Coat. So it does seem to have covered okay in 2 coats, so I'm going to leave it at that, I think. So now I shall mask around this finger here, and then I shall start with the stamping. Now if you haven't done any stamping before, please check this video out here, which is a step-by-step tutorial on basic stamping methods. So now that I've done that, having a look at it, I don't think it's quite glitzy enough for me. It needs a little bit more sparkle to it to really show it off, I think. So I shall apply a thin coat of this topper, which is called Ethereal Escape by Essie, and it's a special effect topper. It's a nice fine holographic topper, and in a sort of a lilac tone. So I think that will go really well with the purple here. So just a very, very thin coat, just to give it that little bit of a sparkle. That's much better. I'm a lot happier with that now. So now I shall top this with my go-to high gloss top coat, which is Essie Gel Setter. And that's the end result. So the next few manicures will be delving more into glitter and sparkle, ready for Christmas. So if you're not subscribed, please do make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell and select all, and then you get instant notifications when I post a new video, so you won't miss out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.